Hey there, hope you guys are doing fine. I'm doing fine, and for today, well, since I've been leveling up that trike a lot, I also leveled up myself a lot, and I would like to take a little bit of a deeper look into engrams in this episode, and maybe we're going to build like a building where I can place some of the more modern type of stuff, just to see if I can craft some of these. And I'm not really sure what is up with these guys right over here. Yeah, there you guys go. That's a lot better. Alright, let me see what this gift is. And meanwhile, I'm just walking over there. I can also show you. Been doing a little bit of digging around here. So now that I have this copper pickaxe, and by the way, I've been lowering the sound just because, you know, when you come at a certain point, there's like underground music or environmental stuff. And it's just like a very low noise continuously, and it's a bit annoying, so I just turned the volume like very much low, which, you know, maybe meanwhile we are playing this game on recording, I can just do this. Yeah, that is the sound I'm hearing the whole time, but since I'm not going to go into this mine while I'm recording, I could just put the sound back up. By the way, if you guys have any tips, tricks, or want to see me doing a certain thing, then you can always let me know down below in the comment section. But if you don't know what to comment, you can always drop in one of these emojis. It will really help out the channel and this video. Also, I've been adding some more stone around. I've been making this into a nice swimming pool for whatever, just for fun. Or I've been going all the way in the back right down here. I'm also thinking, maybe I would like to unlock painting stuff and see if I can, you know, get this house a little bit of a color to say. But first things first. Meanwhile, yeah, I've been doing some stuff. I've also been grabbing some more of these, you know, drops. And this one is from the little house. This is like stamina, and this is like HP. Yeah, of course, you know, I got some other type of deals out of it. I just have to see what I can show you guys. This is basically stuff that I got from when killing around with the trike. What is this? A small wooden lift platform. That sounds very nice though. Anything else? Well, not really, I would say. I also got this one, light magic stone, which kind of reminds me, in the last episode I placed down this what is apparently called a thunder stick. It's not in here, maybe. Well, not forget, there's also this. There we go. So it's the thunder totem, which is a level 60 type of deal, which is kind of high, and it's a shame for some reason. Can I not just close things up? You know, that would be handy to have everything shown around. Oh yeah, I got this thing, which is a normal wood wand, a basic magic wand used to collect magic ore. So there's a whole magic type of deal in this game. Now I'm going to take care that I'm not, you know, getting too much talking footage of myself. So what I'm going to do in this case, I'm just going to take a look, and if I see something interesting, then I will show it to you guys. Which in this case we have the paint brush. I cannot remember if there was like a spray gun in the ARK. There only seems to be a paint brush. Well, once again, I can also do that, which I can choose what I need. Okay, this might be a little bit more handier because, well, it is, nah. If anyone know how I can get like an overall type of deal when, you know, searching, then let me know. Well, there we go. So there's a spray gun. The only thing I should not forget when I type in something is just go through all of these things. But in this case, this guy, it will cost what looks like maybe glass and something else. Let me just unlock it. Okay, it needs glass, chitin, and copper ingots. Now, I have been grabbing some glass. So really look at that. I got exactly 2. And if I want to have more glass, I need to find sand. Now, I did find a little bit of sand in on the water, like a little island. But it's not a lot though. I guess I need to figure out a desert for that. Oh, of course you got chitin and keratin. And chitin is something I don't have. Ooh, where do you get that from? Well, if anyone knows, then, you know, of course, let me know down below in the comment section. And then I guess I just have to do with a paintbrush for now. Alright, we have one paintbrush. Now, how do I make painting again? Or better to say dye. Yes, there's one way to find out. Dye working station. Need a rock, wood, fiber. This is a tiny guy. That's fine if I can place this tiny guy, for example. You know, oh yeah, let's just take care that we make this look a little bit even, right? Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's take a little look in here. A water bag or canteen. Charcoal. Greenberry. Greenberry? Oh god. Can I just type in red? Okay, so apparently there is a difference between dye for your creatures and dye for your house. I guess that's because, you know, certain chemical reasons. Now I'm gonna go right away for the canteen since I know it will also... I would swear I typed it the correct way. This is how you write canteen, right? Wow, the amount of water stuff is incredible. I would swear you could fill those water bags, you know, by just standing in the water and press 5 in this case, or E. That doesn't help at all. It's like that, okay. And then I'm stuck. Okay, so in this case I just have one. I want to see how much I can get out of it. There's two types. Yeah, thin-up bar, red dye, and just red dye. I think I like this little darker one a touch better. Right, so it is one dye per one sack of wood. I know I got more made, but okay, you get actually 5 from it. It's yeah, sure. Then I believe put it on this one, and then we can make it red. Now the reason why I want to make it red is because I just have to think about, you know, those houses in Norway, Sweden, that type of deal. They use this red paint, and basically because red paint could easily be made. How does this work, man? Okay, oh, okay. So you got a couple of, yeah, I see. Okay, that is not even bad actually. I'm intense confused of this water bag. Is it already filled up? What's going on with it? Is it still in there or is it used up? No, right? Damn it, oh, it is just ice. Okay, it is all fine. So what I'm going to have now, or need right now, is a white dye. And like I wanted to say, in these countries, they use this red paint because they have a lot of, you know, they do a lot of copper mining, and from the copper, they can make the color red out of it. It's a certain, you know, leftover substance. And since I have been doing a lot of copper mining, you could kind of guess where I am going with this. Oh. Yeah, of course. I remember this slash is, and not everything has been painted. Paint it all. There we go. Yeah, that is going to be perfect. And then in this case, you want to have this, that, then maybe the door, that. Yes, look at that. That's gonna be beautiful. Yeah, that type of deal. We got a new salesman right down here. Okay, what I wanted to say actually is, since I'm going to need to also move some stuff up like these guys, I'm going to do a little bit of a skip edit where I am actually expanding the stone stuff a little bit forwards. I think at the edge of that fence, then go that way, and then make like a little, like, not really a farmhouse. It's basically a little bit like these two tents down here. I want to make like a tent and then surround it by fences and have blocks going up, and then in there I want to have all of these smaller creatures. Make this space free, and then also have the feeding through like a little bit in the middle of that little tent, and of course the creatures where I need to stand. That's kind of odd though. It always shows an enemy over there or a plant of some kind, and now it shows that octopus tree. Anyways, I've been doing some stuff and I can tell you I am liking it a lot. Drop this one out. Just, what is this? Oh, it seemed to be pretty strong though. Well, anyways, one thing I can tell you is that I'm definitely going to need to have a spray painter, because doing this with the brush is not a lot of fun. It's tons of work and almost a bit annoying to do. Now, as you can see right down here, I continue the whatever it's supposed to be. But I'm thinking about changing stuff up here a little bit, because I find it ugly that I cannot, you know, extend this in the first place that way and not extend it that way. We're going to move things up a little bit, which also means the stairways needs to be moved up a bit. But this is something for later on off camera, when I just want to chill out. And also down here I made this new pen here for the smaller animals, just in here like this, birds at birds, these guys in here, and bunnies right down here, and the trikes right down here. I also noticed it's handy to just leave a little bit of space between them, or else, you know, all kinds of creatures go stuck in them. Now the thing is, sooner or later I would also like to build a wall around my settlement, but just a wall of, you know, too high on top of the stone. I'm not looking for something crazy though, just to keep these guys out for a little bit. Maybe I'll just place a gate. I'll just have to see, because I don't want to have a gigantic behemoth gate into this place. Now you could see that I've been unlocking like the large chests, and I'm going to need to have an area where I can place these guys. I'm going to need to have a spot for machinery. I'm going to need to have a spot for magic. Maybe, right, just maybe I can better make like the magic area right down here, make it look nice, and, you know, replace everything that I shouldn't have here with large chests, and keep certain things in here and keep certain other things elsewhere. I want to make like a little bit of a you know, machinery building or smithing building or something like that. Not too crazy, just very simple. Maybe I'll make another one of these guys, and yeah, and just put everything underneath. I mean, I'm playing on single player, so I don't have to be afraid for anyone stealing some stuff. There's a lot to do. Now the thing is, this channel is not like a building channel, that's why I don't show too much on camera if it's about building, but I'm going to need to, you know, progress further. I'm going to have space for that. So I did find a light bullet, which is kind of interesting, because at first I was like, okay, a light bullet, it's not like doing as much damage as a pistol bullet or this one, but it actually means, when you read the description, a small illuminated cube that can stick to any surface it touches and emit light. I think that's actually a pretty funny thing though. Alright, so yeah, spray painter. I'm going to need to, you know, also head out and discover new type of resources. Now, what are the other things? Once again, I would like to take a deeper look into certain things. Makes any sense what I'm saying sometimes. Now we also of course have planting stuff, right? Now what I would also like to do is, do I really need this stuff? I mean, I can imagine having like cold resistance or heat resistance soup. And for soup we're going to need to have vegetables and that kind of stuff. So it's going to be handy to grab that. Now I also see this right here. This is a dodo nest, a cozy little nest for your cute dodo. Can protect them and their eggs. Okay, but do I need that right now? Berries, eggs, vegetable berries in to make kibble. I do not really need kibble right now though. But there's also this Biomia hut, allows 2 biomass to stay in and convert the feces into fertilizer. I am going to need something like this if I want to make like soups for hot and cold areas. Now I have been reading there's a limit of 25 animals, but I should be able to increase the limit by messing around in something that's called ini file. And something else, this guy, I mean, it costs clay and woods. Why wouldn't I want to have a drill? So let's go with that one. Anti-radiation helmet. Wow, is there radiation in this game? Put on beautiful makeup here. Right. You know, I understand it could be a nice, you know, roleplay type of deal for this game. Place fix blocks in here and activate the device to automatically release creatures when underneath the creature limit. Huh? Place fix blocks in here and activate the device to automatically release creatures. I'm going to look deeper into this. This sounds nice because the thing is I got 3 strikes. I just need 1 to say, so I need to, you know what, I'm going to learn something about this stuff. An ore detector requires fuel. Place the ore you want to analyze it into analyzing slot in the upper left corner of your inventory. Display a green light or red light depending on wherever it is found. Sounds interesting. Now, to not go too quick, let me just take a look here. This could be handy at some point to save some soups that I'll be making, or vegetables in this case. Cooking pot is also going to be handy. A lot craft style structures here. Sweets. Okay. I'm not yet into that cover from the elements. This could be handy if it's also protecting against cold, like you're stranded somewhere and you're really going to need that real quick. Stone sprinkler. Connected to the water pipe. Okay. A beast gate. I wonder if a Carnosaurus can go into this. The thing is, of course, I can have like bigger creatures and then, you know, make another pen somewhere else. The reason being why I want to have a pen for certain creatures is because if I, you know, by accident whistle all or whatever happens, I don't want all of these dudes to go crazy and all over the place. I can use this and that. Well, that is basically it then. Lightning protection. Wear it on stormy days to protect you against lightning damage. Bring chatting shoes. That will reduce fall damage. Sounds very handy. Right, should not forget. Stone stuff is fine. Once again, we are on a single player type of deal, so I shouldn't be afraid anyone destroying it. I can imagine if you're in more dangerous areas, steel would become handy, or metal in this case. That goes in here. So just basically a flare, but a wall touching flare. And here we get into the deeper stuff. Things that I can't really do just yet. Yeah, fabricator requires something that I don't have, I guess. Unless there is... No, I'm going to check out the smelter for a minute. Yeah, this is a lot higher type of deal. Also requires, I don't know what it is, 30, I don't know, science or whatever. Electronics, yeah, there we go. Petroleum slime. Right, and a thing that I haven't been really into this yet is magic. Now, there is a portal. I kinda do know that this portal will bring you to a library, and then you can learn a bit more about what to find where. It's gonna be very handy. A transbiome transmission device with destroy one's use, okay? Portal, okay. Apprentice wand, wood wand, magic workbench. I'm not sure, can be equipped with different types of primary crystals in order to use magic. Okay. First need to find some magic stones, I guess. So the magic workbench is something that I did found before in one of the drops. So yeah, we're gonna place that in the house and craft advanced magic items like summon scrolls. Oh, now I have another one of these. These are magic potions. Wow, okay. Ice arrow. I guess that's not going to be very effective against ice creatures. Magic shield. Good magic resources like magic stones. Activate the shields. Use power of elements. Ooh, you can kind of choose what you like to be. All kinds of potions. Carry more items. Increase crafting speeds. Melee damage. Swimming speed. Movement speed. Drink this to transform into a werewolf. 5 minutes, really? A magic medicament that can promote the block name of climbing vine sponge grow. Say what all about? Oh yeah, mind wipe. I remember the mind wipe soup. Are there any soups in this game? I start to doubt it all of a sudden. Automatic storage stuff. I didn't have a lot of whatever that is. Let me just... What? Mechanical stuff? Moves items from blue arrow, green arrow. What is factory? What is it called? Not satisfactory, but the other one. Factorio. Now I'm serious about this. Oh, there is soup. Cover a small amount of food. Pressing hot summer days. Also stamina. A little bit of soup and water. That it? Like, is it no like heat resistant stuff? And I want to check out this thing, of course. So let's just, beautiful. This is the spot, and this is how it's supposed to be placed. One jerky cooking pot. It needs rock, flint, and stuff. Oh, skeleton horse. Ah, nice. The ice bear, shiny wand, damage. Old pig, lost by magic moles. Oh, man, this game has a lot of stuff. Now, the thing that I was wondering for the most was, yes, this is an iron ingot. Something iron ore, you smelt. Okay. Now, the other thing that I was wondering is this bad boy, 15 copper. I would like to just, you know, test it out for a minute. Now also I've noticed apparently it takes stuff from the chests that are in a certain range. Apparently what I just took from a chest is not in range. I wish it would show like what is the range. And this thing needs coal, okay. So that makes sense for me to use some coal. Oh god. Okay, so yeah. I see. Yeah, but man, that's handy. 4 at a time if you do it well.